What's up, DC Nation? We're back to another Flash comic review, and guys, that's the finale issue in the whole Flash storyline that started in Flash number 750. So this is actually a pretty big deal, and how we left off last issue was pretty much Flash versus Paradox, Flash Reverse Flash versus Paradox, and we'll see how it all wraps up and how this storyline actually pushes for the final two story arcs in Joshua Williams' big Flash run, which is actually coming to an end soon. So this is actually a big issue, so you have to read it. But guys, spoilers ahead. If you haven't read the issue and you don't want to be spoiled, then click out of this video and then come back to hear my thoughts on it. But yeah, let's get started. So first off, the story of this issue, we pretty much see Flash and Godspeed actually team up to fight off against Paradox. Godspeed actually shows up, helps out, and they pretty much keep Paradox at bay. Because during this time, Paradox is pretty much erasing everything. He's erasing the timeline, he's screwing up everything, erasing Flash's legacy, and pretty much Reverse Flash and Godspeed are kind of vouching for him, saying, hey, he's a hero, you don't know what he is. Paradox is like, no, he's a villain, he screwed up my entire life. And he even says to Flash, you know you're doing something wrong if your enemies are vouching for you, not the people you actually thought you saved. And what we see is while Godspeed and Flash actually fight out Paradox and keep him at bay, we see Reverse Flash go back in time. Instead of killing Paradox, he goes to that point when pretty much Paradox, before he became Paradox, at that point during Flash and Turtle fighting, when he'd actually get pretty much transported away and turn up into this villain, we see Reverse Flash change that. He actually saves Paradox and has Paradox actually live with his family. He gets a second chance, and that actually stops Paradox. We see Paradox disappear. Flash and Godspeed are like, alright, so we're goners now. We're stuck in this realm, pretty much Paradox's realm, and we're gonna die. But at least we saved the timeline. But that's when Reverse Flash shows up. He's like, no, let's team up, let's do this. We see three speedsters teaming up. They get back to the present. Flash is actually doing good. He reunites with Iris. That's a pretty cool scene. And we actually see Godspeed talks to Reverse Flash. He's like, we're never gonna have a statue, but we did a good job. Godspeed's actually kind of happy-go-lucky. He's like, hey, we did a good job. We beat Paradox. It's good that you actually kind of turn Reverse Flash, not really a villain. He's like, so you're actually from the future, right? Do you know who killed my brother? And that's Reverse Flash. Oh my god, guys, this scene was crazy. We see Reverse Flash go behind Godspeed, breaks his neck, and it's like, I killed your brother. So that brings a whole mystery that we've been trying to find the answer for, us as readers, since issue number 1. Since issue number 1, this entire run, so it's starting to come full circle, Josh Williams' run. It's pretty cool. But we see Flash like, no, he's actually shocked. He's like, why would you do this? And Reverse Flash like, oh, I know what you're gonna do now. You think I'm a villain, you're gonna get your Flash family, you're gonna fight off against me. But that's when Reverse Flash runs off. He's like, no, but I've been playing this for a while. I have my own Reverse Flash family. And it says next time, Legion of Zoom. So Reverse Flash is gonna pretty much get a bunch of villains, team up with them to fight against Flash in these final few storylines. So I'm pretty excited about that. But with this whole storyline with Paradox done, it pretty much reignites that rivalry between Flash and Reverse Flash, and that's a great way to segue into pretty much this ending of this entire run. But guys, some pros and cons in this issue. Pros, Hoffa Sandoval's art is amazing. His art is really good, especially the page when Reverse Flash breaks Godspeed's neck. That shocked me, and how it's conveyed to with the art, it's really it sticks out a lot. And guys, also the fight between Flash, Godspeed, and Paradox looks really cool. Paradox is actually drawn so well. And then also the scene where Reverse Flash goes back in time and saves Paradox is drawn very well too, because it really, they could have just did it simple, Hoffa Sandoval could do a couple just standard panels, but no, he makes it very interesting and catching to the eye, so which is really cool. I really like that. But yeah, Hoffa Sandoval, he's up there as some of the best artists in this entire run. I did like the artists at the beginning of the run. I liked a couple other ones too, but I would say Hoffa Sandoval has really proven himself. And if he's the artist in these final few storylines, I'm fine with that. Him and Howard Porter are the best from the Flash series. But guys, some other pros. Reverse Flash was awesome, obviously. He was great in this issue. Seeing him kind of be a hero for a couple seconds or so, and then turn on Flash, which is so cool. And guys, Barry was great too. Pretty much seeing him triumph, come back to Iris, it brought this whole storyline together very well. And the whole monologue at the beginning that all the people were like, oh, Flash is a hero, he saved my life, and seeing Barry pretty much have all the weight of the world on his shoulders is really cool. I like that. And Godspeed, he had a good end. It sucks that I died, but how they did it, how it was written by Joshua Williams, which is really cool. It was good. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much all the pros in this issue. The cons, Paradox, I wasn't sold on him really throughout this whole thing since Flash number 50 at the end of Flash War. I thought it was going to be a big deal, this big villain. But no, it's kind of, he doesn't come back into DC Comics, I don't care. Like, he was a good villain for Flash to fight out during this storyline, but he's not really memorable, and how he's beat is kind of like, alright, it's just another citizen that became a villain. Flash rewrites that, or more like the reverse Flash rewrites that, and that's it. It's just a villain to pretty much reignite that Flash reverse Flash rivalry, which is fine, but for Paradox himself, I don't care about him. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much my review, all my thoughts on it. I'm actually pretty excited for the next two storylines. Legion of Zoom is pretty cool, but I'm more excited for Finish Line, the final storyline. I think it's going to be like a 4-part big finishing storyline to Joshua Williams' run, and I'm stoked for that. That's going to be awesome. But yeah, guys, overall, I give this issue an 8.5. I would say it's a solid end to this Flash Age storyline. But in the comments below, tell me what you thought about this issue. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What are your pros and cons? What do you think about Reverse Flash and that big reveal of Godspeed's death? And what are your theories on what can happen in the final two storylines in this big run? And if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. YouTube channel, make sure to subscribe so this is my next Flash comic review. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and peace out.